What's up? A group of researchers has found evidence that shows that extraterrestrials may have created life on Earth. These researchers were sending weather balloons 27 kilometers into the stratosphere to collect particles and samples to study. And they came back with a very interesting sample, which was a round circular metal object. This little metal circular object had traces of life on the outside, and on the inside it had a biological goo oozing out of it. They think that this little tiny circular object might be a microorganism deliberately sent by extraterrestrials to create life on other planets. So they say that biological goo may be the precursor to life. That might be what created life on Earth. Here's a picture of it here. This is a microscopic picture though. The little seed or circular ball itself is no bigger than a hair follicle. And they say the way that this little circular object hit the weather balloon, there's no way that it came from Earth. There's no way it went up from Earth and fell back down. It must have come from another planet. So they know it came from somewhere in space. And this whole theory that aliens seeded our planet and sent seeds to create life on our planet, it's actually already been written up as a theory. This theory is called directed panspermia. They had to put sperm in the title. Although I could be pronouncing that wrong. I mean, I'm not a scientist. And they dismissed it because there's no proof, there's no way to prove that this happened. Even now, they have evidence that this might be one of these seeds, but they have no proof that that's actually what it is. Unless they find the extraterrestrials that sent it to Earth, they're not really gonna have that proof. And you know what, I think this theory is amazing, because could you imagine if aliens did seed our planet and created us? That means that human beings could be all over the universe. Because if these aliens experimented on this planet and sent some seeds to this planet, don't you think they would have sent seeds all over the universe to all these other planets? Maybe all those Earth-like planets that we've been finding, maybe they've been seeded by the same people. Maybe there are human beings all over the universe. That's a cool concept to me, because we've always thought of ourselves as the only human beings. But what if there's human beings all over the universe? What if we are the primary species in the universe? Because of some extraterrestrials that were just, you know, experimenting on planets. They probably come back and check on us once in a while. I bet you Jesus was an alien. He came down to check on us and see how their experiment was going. And then they never sent an alien like Jesus back. They're like, oh man, we sent one of our guys to Earth. They write a fucking book about it. We're gonna have to be more discreet next time. And now that's why they hide themselves, you know, and we always have these UFO sightings, but really it's just, you know, they're just checking up on us. It's scary to think that we might just be some experiment for extraterrestrials, but we are one fucking successful experiment. We are pretty goddamn awesome. Humans are pretty awesome, except when we fight each other, but there's a lot of awesome stuff to us if you can get over the fact that a lot of us can be assholes sometimes. I think it would have been really cool if it was like a race of aliens that was dying off and they knew their planet was gonna die, they knew they had nowhere to go. So sending these seeds out was their last chance to let their race live on. They had no other choice. They were just like, we're just gonna have to seed the rest of the universe and hope that we grow again. And maybe that's what we're a product of. Maybe we're a product of a race that got wiped off that just wanted its legacy to live on. And now we're here. We're living on. And let's hope that if extraterrestrials are watching us as their experiment, let's hope that they're nice extraterrestrials. Let's hope that they're not just raising us to be some sort of slave race. I don't want to be a slave. Although, you know, it'd be pretty cool if they like abducted us and took us to space and we got to like live in space and shit. But I mean, if I have to be a slave and like suck some alien dick, I'm not doing it. I'll be cool, I'll come and I'll hang out, I'll get your space coffee and I'll turn on your space TV and I'll, you know, take your space phone calls, but I am not putting any space penis in my mouth. But who knows? I mean, you never know how an alien race is gonna be. Maybe extraterrestrials shake hands by sucking on each other's dicks. We'll never know. You never know how they're gonna be. That might just be like a friendly hello over there. But you know, I always like to get interested in these little theories that pop up about how life was created. That's the main question. Everyone wants to know why we're here, how life was created. And these guys might be getting close. It might be something completely different, but if their theory's right, and they can prove it, that would be amazing. Oh, and before I go, I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the alien that was found in a tuna can. Remember there was some little creature, or the head of a creature found in a tuna can? Here's a picture here to remind you. Well, it turns out it wasn't a juvenile crab or anything like that. It was actually a parasite, a tongue-eating louse. It was a parasite that eats fish's tongues inside a tuna can, so that's fucked. It would normally live inside a smaller fish, not a fish like a tuna, but maybe it was inside a fish that a tuna ate. But yeah, they say it was at least part of a parasite that eats tongues. So That's a scary thought that that was in food that we would put on our tongue. So in hindsight, I would not keep that thing as a pet. No fucking way. You keep it in a cage, one day you wake up, it's not in the cage. You're missing half your tongue. Anyway, just wanted to up-to-date you guys on that. Just wanted to up-to-date you guys on that. So, there's your update. See you later.